Welcome to our topic adrenocortical hormones, focusing on aldosterone and cortisol. We'll explore clinical scenarios and multiple choice questions related to diseases like Addison's disease, Cushing disease, and Conn syndrome. A 45-year-old male presents with fatigue, weight loss, hyperpigmentation, and postural hypotension. Lab findings reveal hyponatremia, hypokalemia, and hypoglycemia. ACTH levels are elevated. Which is the most likely diagnosis? The correct answer is Addison's disease. The patient has fatigue, weight loss, hyperpigmentation, and electrolyte abnormalities, which strongly suggest Addison's disease. Elevated ACTH confirms primary adrenal insufficiency. A 60-year-old female on chronic corticosteroid therapy for rheumatoid arthritis stops taking her medications abruptly. She develops severe hypotension, confusion, and weakness. Which is the most likely cause? The correct answer is Addisonian crisis. Chronic corticosteroid use suppresses ACTH and adrenal function. Abrupt withdrawal causes acute adrenal crisis with severe hypotension, shock, and metabolic collapse. Which of the following laboratory findings is most consistent with Addison's disease? The correct answer is hyponatremia, hypokalemia, and hypoglycemia. Aldosterone deficiency causes sodium loss and potassium retention, leading to hyponatremia, hypokalemia, and metabolic acidosis. Cortisol deficiency leads to hypoglycemia. A patient with Addison's disease is undergoing surgery. What modification in treatment is required to prevent adrenal crisis? The correct answer is to increase glucocorticoid dose. Stress from surgery or infection requires higher glucocorticoid doses because the patient cannot mount a stress response. A 10-fold normal dose of hydrocortisone is required. A 40-year-old woman presents with weight gain, moon face, purple abdominal striae, and proximal muscle weakness. Her blood pressure is 160/100ths of a millimeter of mercury. Lab findings show hypoglycemia, hypokalemia, and increased 24-hour urinary cortisol. Low-dose dexamethasone fails to suppress cortisol, but high-dose dexamethasone suppresses it. Which is the most likely cause? The correct answer is a pituitary adenoma. High cortisol and failure of low-dose dexamethasone suppression confirm Cushing syndrome. Suppression with high-dose dexamethasone suggests Cushing's disease, specifically a pituitary adenoma, as ectopic tumors do not suppress. A 55-year-old male with uncontrolled hypertension and diabetes presents with unexplained weight gain and proximal muscle weakness. Labs show hypokalemia and suppressed plasma ACTH. Which is the most likely cause? The correct answer is adrenal adenoma. Suppressed ACTH indicates ACTH-independent Cushing syndrome, likely due to an adrenal adenoma producing excess cortisol. A 50-year-old smoker presents with severe hypertension, hypoglycemia, and unintentional weight loss. He has hyperpigmented skin and muscle weakness. His ACTH and cortisol levels are very high and do not suppress with dexamethasone. Which is the most likely diagnosis? The correct answer is ectopic ACTH tumor. Very high ACTH and cortisol levels with no suppression by dexamethasone suggest an ectopic ACTH tumor, such as small cell lung carcinoma. Hyperpigmentation indicates excess ACTH. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more clinical scenario-based MCQs.